Mohammed Rafiq is among the most recent of thousands of Pakistanis thought to have had loved ones murdered by the Taliban. His son Mubashir, a schoolboy, was killed in a suicide bombing close to Pakistan's army headquarters. Now his mother doesn't sleep at night, or eat, or drink, he says. I'm suffering in the same way, but I thank God people call me the father of a martyr. The attack that killed Anwar was one of a series of bombings throughout January. It finally led Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif to pursue the talks with the Pakistani Taliban he'd promised. So negotiators appointed by the Taliban arrived all smiles to meet their government counterparts. Only things didn't go to plan. Just hours later, the mood was very different. Well, we've just ended a very chaotic press conference here. This is supposed to be where the Taliban negotiators and government negotiators were meeting. What the negotiators here have just told all these gathered journalists is that they feel this is just a delaying tactic by the government and that they don't trust the government.
We think that there should be start of dialogue, and if the dialogue is delayed, anything can happen.
What do you mean?
Any disaster from any side.
The Pakistani Taliban know how to wreak disaster. Thousands here are thought to have died at their hands. Military operations against them haven't stopped their murder. So if a new strategy of talks was decided on, why didn't the government representatives show up?
We thought that if we go into formal negotiations and waste our time seeking clarifications, why don't we do it before the meeting? And we also wanted to know more about the mandate and powers of this committee which is meeting us.
There's no confirmation it's related, but tonight there's been an attack close to a market in the city of Peshawar. It targeted members of Pakistan's Shia Muslim minority. An end to all this feels a very long way off. Ali Maqbool, BBC News in Islamabad.